What is up, guys? Flash Taco here, and the HomePod is finally here. Now let's open up this box. The top of the box just slides right off and the HomePod slides right out. After peeling off the plastic protection layer on the glossy top, I realized on the bottom Apple put a rubbery boot to keep this thing from moving around. The HomePod only comes in two colors, white and space gray. So in picking the HomePod, I decided to get the space gray edition because I love space gray and matte black colors. I'm not really fond of the white. I like black and gray. You can't tell me space gray does not look good. Just look at this. With all the looks set aside, let's get into the functionality of this. But first, we need to plug it in. Much like the Echo, after you plug it in, you're greeted with a chime. It sits on this glowing ball for a while until everything's loaded up. Then it sends a message to your phone to set up the HomePod. The HomePod is so simple to set up. It's like 1, 2, 3. Just go through the notification on your phone, if you have an iPhone, and set it up. It's simple and easy, just like it should be. And after setting it up, she starts talking to you right away and starts doing stuff right away.
You can't tell, but I'm waving. To get my attention, say, "Hey Siri." Let's try it. Say, "Hey Siri, what can you do?"
Hey Siri, what can you do? Hey Siri, what can you do?
I can do lots of things, like turn on the lights, give you a news update, and tell you about the weather. Now you try. Say, "Hey Siri, play some music."
Hey Siri, play some music.
Okay, here's a personal radio station built just for you, starting with falling in reverse. Remember, anytime you have a question, just say, "Hey Siri."
Apple has done a lot with Siri lately. Her voice sounds more natural than it used to be. It used to be very robotic. Alexa still sounds very robotic with the Echo. But this sounds natural, as you can hear in the video. The glossy top of the HomePod is also touch sensitive, where you can control volume and pause and play your music. So I decided after finding that out to ask Siri several questions and see if she can control my lights, other smart home devices, tell me the weather, and tell me some jokes. Hey Siri, what does the fox say?
Wah pa 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 pow.
Hey Siri, what's the weather like in Boise?
It's currently clear and 42 degrees in Boise. Temperatures are heading down from 44 degrees this afternoon to 30 tonight. My weather data is provided by the Weather Channel.
Hey Siri, what's the current news?
Here's the latest news from NPR. Or if you prefer, say, "Hey Siri, switch to Fox News, switch to CNN, or switch to the Washington Post instead."
Hey Siri, play some music off my library.
Playing all songs, shuffled. Remember, anytime you have a question, just say, "Hey Siri." Setting up my Hue lights with my HomePod was so simple. It was just going to the app, setting up home devices with Siri, and taking a picture of the code on the little router. Hey Siri, turn on the living room. Okay.
Hey Siri, turn off the living room.
Okay.
With all of that out of the way, what's powering the HomePod? Well, it's an A8 chip from Apple, paired up with 7 microphones. The 7 microphones in the HomePod are there to help the HomePod figure out where it is in the room, so it can give you the best sound quality with its 8 speakers. Those speakers are 7 tweeters and 1 4-inch subwoofer. The 7 tweeters give you a 360 sound. The HomePod sounds great. Just take a listen. And listen to its competitor, the Echo. And here's the Razer speakers that I reviewed a week ago. And now, no YouTube video will ever give the HomePod justice, but I, in my opinion, think it sounds almost as good as the Razer speakers. And that's saying a lot. Now, the HomePod is not meant for everybody. It is mainly targeted towards the people who are already deep inside the Apple ecosystem. Which means you need to have Apple Music if you want to use voice commands to control your music. Now, it will use Spotify and YouTube over AirPlay/Bluetooth, but this isn't geared towards people with Androids. It's geared towards people with iPhones, Apple products like MacBooks and whatnot. This is what it's geared towards, people who are already in the Apple ecosystem. So it's not geared towards everybody. And what is the price? Now, is it worth it? For me, yes. That's because I'm in the Apple ecosystem. If you're not in the Apple ecosystem, or a person who's looking to have a good smart speaker for good music playing, this isn't for you. But at the end of the day, guys, it's all up to you, whether you want this or not. Thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a comment down below, and stay tuned. More videos are to come.